Because I see that ass shaking, it makes me wonder. Cause I'm a big booty hunter, walking through the club like stalking through the jungle. Because I see that ass shaking, it makes me wonder. Just walked in the door and barely got a bed. See that ass shaking on the floor. About 3 tables down and 1 pole up. Got a player like me saying, man, hold up. And as I got closer, I started to wonder why. I didn't see no other guy standing close by. It was cause she smelled like a Whataburger and fries. And with the onion ass, it made us all cry. Cause I'm a big booty hunter, walking through the club like I'm stalking through the jungle. Because I see that ass shaking, it makes me wonder. Cause I'm a big booty hunter, walking through the club like I'm stalking through the jungle. Because I see that ass shaking, it makes me wonder if you do some other things, if I could throw some money out. Little mama walked up, said her name was Mystique. I said, well, baby, can you blend it with me? But it wasn't until she began to speak why I didn't understand how she single free. Cause every other word was paid for me. And don't forget, I have a baby. I said, well, baby, that just ain't me. I move a little too fast for your slow speeds. Moving on. Cause I'm a big booty hunter, walking through the club like I'm stalking through the jungle. Because I see that ass shaking, it makes cause I'm a big booty hunter, walking through the club like I'm stalking through the jungle. Because I see that ass shaking, it makes me wonder. To the top of the pole, slide down, real slow, show the niggas how it goes. To the top of the pole, slide down, real slow, show the niggas how it goes. To the top of the pole, slide down, real slow, show the niggas how it goes. To the top of the pole, slide down, real slow, show the niggas how it goes. Cause I'm a big booty hunter, walking through the club like I'm stalking through the jungle. Man, that was the Big Booty Hunter by T Phenomenon. Everybody, welcome back. This your boy Reckless Talk with the Reckless Talk podcast. Man, we got an exclusive interview for y'all right here. It's episode 85. Kicking it with my guy Reese, also known as Kreative Comedy. What's going down, my guy? Can you hear me? You hear me? You good? You can hear me? You can't hear me. Boy can't hear me. He can't hear me. Yo. I don't think he can hear me. Yo, Reese, Kreative Comedy in the building. He can't hear me. Reese can't hear me. Hey, Kreative Comedy. He can't hear me. I think he deaf today. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I think he a little mute. Oh, he might be camera shy, guys. I don't know. I think he camera shy. I think the boy camera shy. We try to figure out what's going on. I think he camera shy today. Everybody give it up for Reese, man. Everybody, my guy, Kreative Comedy. We are back, man. We are back. My guy, Reese, you sitting there. This is hilarious. This is hilarious. This episode is brought to you by the Reckless Talk Podcast. Houston City Beat, Storytellers of Houston. We are collaborating with Kreative Comedy. Oh my goodness. Yo, we got Fat Boy in the comments. What's going down? Yo, I don't know what's going on either, Fat Boy. Oh, this is funny as hell, though. H-Town stand up. We got H-Town on Kreative Comedy in the building. Oh man. When he decides to not be camera shy, we gonna get it started. This is fucking hilarious. Yo, that song was by T Phenomenon. Big Booty Hunter. My guy. Yo, Kreative Comedy, you good? We got you, Reese? He said, Fat Boy said Reese must be high as fuck. Oh man. Yo, it's hilarious. It's hilarious as can be. He said, man, hold up. I like that. I like the head he got. You can't hear.
So is this not a skit? Is he really serious? He can't hear? You can't hear nothing for real? Bro. Y'all, I don't know when this man is being serious or if he's playing. Like, if you being serious, give me a thumbs up. Blink one eye. Blink one eye for me if you can't hear me. Yo, everybody watching, can y'all hear me? We good? We good over here? Everybody in the comments, can y'all hear me? You can't hear me, Reese, for real? I don't know if he's being serious. This is what he does for a living. Like, he does funny shit. And this is fucking funny. But I don't know if he's serious or not. Yo, everybody in the comments, can y'all hear me? Can anybody hear me? Let's check this real quick. Hold up. Yo. My audio's there. Audio's perfect. Can y'all hear me? Everybody hear me? Do we have problems? Can everyone hear me? Yo, everybody in the comments, can y'all hear me? Reese, say something. You can't hear me, for real? You hear me, fat boy? Bet. That's a bet. Say something, Reese. It's crazy. Fat boy hear me. Yo, Reese, what's going on, man? Yo, we was just talking. Yo, how many of y'all feel like creative comedy is messing with me right now? Who truly feel that way? Because I feel like he is. Yo, this is... Man, hold up. I see that. Man, is there like a password we gotta use to get this interview started? AC Ken over here dying right now. Yo, Fat Boy said must be on them shrooms. I don't know if there's a code word, guys. Oh, y'all need to help me figure it out. How do we get them started? Is there a button we gotta push? I don't know. But yo, this is pretty fucking funny, huh? Yo, I'm weak right now. I'm weak, like for real. Cause like I'm 99% sure he messing with me, but like that 1%, it's like I feel like he being serious. But if he was being serious, he wouldn't just be standing and staring at us, right? So yeah, he definitely messing with us. Yo, this is funny as hell. Yo, Reese has really been staring at us for like 4 minutes. Yo, this is what we gonna do. Check this out, cause this dude mad funny, man. I'm gonna show y'all a clip of one of his videos, man. This is fucking hilarious. This is truly hilarious.
I know everything better than you with no hands.
Put that out the way, and you just stick your hand down there.
Reach,
get your phone.
You know it don't reach.
You don't need me.
Bro, see what you don't understand is I don't need you, my boy. I am Mr. Do It with no hands. You better check and ask about me, bro. I do everything better than you with no hands.
You don't need me.
I don't need you, bro, boy. None. I don't. I got this.
You don't need me, but you need a ride.
I don't need a ride.
You need me for something.
I get my own ride.
All right, well then call somebody to come pick you up then.
Say less. What you think this is?
Well.
Chill, bro.
Chill. Get your phone.
Chill, bro.
Get your phone from the slide. Hey, y'all know when the phone fall down here, and then you just
chill, bro.
look. Now move that out the way, and you just stick your hand down there and you just get your phone. No, stick your hand down there.
I ain't racing,
and get your phone.
You know it don't reach.
You don't need me for nothing.
No, I don't
Clearly, you need me for something. Look, get your phone in. Nope, still don't have it. Nope.
I feel it.
Just say you need me.
No.
Just say you need me.
No. I can feel it. I'm gonna get that.
Got the way, man. Hey, look at this. Damn it, I can't even get it.
Yeah. Get my phone, Reese. I don't need you.
Yo, what the hell? We got everyone in the comments dying right now. Fat Boy said he's watching the viewers. Candace is laughing. AC Ken said, no, that's my crab brother from Southern University, SU 2K11. Yo, this is funny as hell. This is funny as hell. Let's see if I start the interview if he's gonna say something. So yo, Reese, where you from, man? Tell everybody where you from, what city you from, what state you from, man. Nope, nothing, guys. We have nothing. We have nothing at all. Yo, weak. Everybody share this. Go ahead and share it, man. We live on YouTube, YouTube Music, Facebook. It'll be uploaded to HoustonCityBeats.com in the near future. Everybody go ahead and share this, man. We need to figure out how do we get Reese to start talking, man. Man, I'm gonna go ahead and get started, man. Reese, blew up, man, making these creative comedy skits, you know what I mean? And dude doing his thing for real. Dude really doing his thing. I wish he would talk though. I really wish he would talk. But dude really doing his thing, man. Fun fact, how I met Reese. I was supposed to do an interview with him at the radio station. Big shout outs to Dion, man. And I couldn't make that time. I couldn't make that time. And I ended up making it like the last 20 minutes of his show. And I ended up doing another interview that night. So I was able to meet him and it was dope, man. Real cool dude, man. Real down to earth, man. So this been in the making for a while now. Fat Boy said, Reese, man, hold up. What's in your cup? I don't know what's going on with his thing. My mic is good. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, good dude though. Mad good dude, man. Really good dude. Really good dude. And we're gonna go ahead and get into another You really can't hear for real? You can't hear me? No, you're not muted. Yeah, I really think he can't hear, guys. He wasn't joking. He was so serious. This is crazy. He really couldn't hear. Nothing still. That's crazy. You guys said you can hear me. We can't hear him. All right, he really can't hear. He just messaged me. So, like, this was not a joke, guys. This was not a joke. Hold on. We're going to try this again. He really could not hear us, guys. He messaged me since we went live. He really couldn't hear. He hadn't been able to hear me. Man, well, yo, why this whole time we all thought he was joking? Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy, man. This is life of live. This is life of live. This is what it is. Man, I appreciate all y'all watching it, all y'all rocking. I don't know what's going on. Let's get it back in here.
I hear you now.
We good. You hear us now? You hear me? Y'all all hear him? Yo.
Man, this whole time I've been thinking like, all right, hold on, maybe he got me muted. He talked to the people first, and then say something.
Yo, let me read these comments to you. Yo, we thought this whole time you doing some comedy skit.
Not at all, man. I'm like, because I did this a couple times, like, hey, I can't hear you, but then you kept going, so I was like, well, shoot, let me let him do his thing.
Yo, real shit, yo. Everyone's going crazy in the comments right now. Like, yo, you got everybody dying. I'm like, all right, this must be a skit. Yo, what do we gotta do? Is there a button we gotta press for him to get started? Something, man. You know what I mean? So we got Fat Boy in there talking about, man, hold up, Reese must be high. Oh, said motherfucker must be on shrooms. What's in this cup? We got people laughing.
Man, y'all laughing, man. My feelings was hurt. I was like, all right. I said, maybe they can't even see me. So I was like, but hold on, let me not do nothing crazy. Dug my nose or something. But the mug said everybody can see and hear you, but I'm like, can they?
That was funny. And then I'm like, at first I'm like, is he? I said, like, I'm 90% sure he joking around, but that other 10% I'm not really sure. I said, but if he really couldn't hear me, he wouldn't just be sitting like this. So I'm thinking he's just sitting here. This is some skit he about to do.
Well, at least you got some content if you want to use it. You got some skits you can post.
Yo, we got my guy Reese Creative Comedy in the motherfucking building. What's going on, my guy?
Man, what's up, man? Except for that technical difficulty.
Yo, it worked out though. It worked out. That was funny. Like everyone literally in these comments I'm going crazy right now. Yo, we got LMFJ in the building. What's going down, my guy? Man, we are, like I said, we are live on YouTube Music, and Facebook, and this will be uploaded to HoustonCityBeat.com. Storytellers of Houston, probably by next week. But yeah, I was just giving a little background. Man. I'm gonna pull up these pictures, man. Of how we met. I actually met this man at the radio station, like I was explaining. I don't even know if you know this. I was supposed to co-host the show with Dion, your show that she was on, but I knew I couldn't make that time. Like there was no way I was gonna be able to make that time. You know what I mean? And that's when I ended up doing co-hosting the Mike Prince. But the fact that I was able to jump in on the end of your interview was real cool, brother. Like for real.
That was good vibes, man.
Yeah, it was definitely amazing vibes, man. Amazing vibes. Man, this dude, he's a cool dude. Reese is a cool dude, man, down to earth. And we hung out a little bit, talked a little bit, took some pictures, gave me his number, you know what I mean? So this is just another testimony, man. Everybody reach for the stars, man. If you're a content creator, man, reach out. It don't matter how small you are, how big they are, vice versa. Man, let's all work together.
That don't work with everybody. That's for me. I can't speak for everybody. I can only say that's a me thing. We'll get into it, but I'm not originally from Houston. You know what I'm saying? So I'm from the country. So we a little bit more, and this ain't no knock to my Houston people, but y'all got egos, y'all city folk. I'm from the country. I'm like, man, come on in the house, man, get you something to eat. I don't even know you. I'm that type. Y'all, man, what you looking at? Pow. You know what I'm saying? So,
oh man, Fat Boy said that Screw Shop skit was fire.
Man, if y'all only knew most of the skits like that and the Trey Nub one you showed, those were all on the moment, on the spot, spur of the moment skits.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that because we're gonna get into that how they come about. So let's hold off on that for a minute because that's a question I do have for you, and I definitely want to get into how you make it. But let's get started, man. Let's tell everybody where you're originally from, and what were you like as a kid growing up?
Well, I'm from East Texas, so I'm from a small town called Nacogdoches, Texas. You know what I'm saying? If most people, if they don't know where that is, then they know SFA or Stephen F. Austin. That's where that is. Or if you ever had to play Lufkin in football, we were their rivals, even though we never beat them. But no, man, I'm just from a small country town, man, East Texas. Went to school, went to college at PV. Somebody lied and told me that was in Houston. Got to Houston, left Houston, and went to Prairie View. So, and that was all she wrote, man. Just, trying to do a little funny stuff at PV. I mean, I did funny stuff growing up, but like, you know, I'm from the country, man, so I wasn't exposed. That's why you see me doing a lot of fishing on my page, because I'm from the country, man. Like it was either fishing, have babies, play video games. Like that was all there was. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Yeah. Nah, I dig it, man. Were you always this funny guy? Like, were you the class clown, or you know what I mean? Like, how did that work? Did your funniness get you in trouble?
I've gotten other people in trouble. I got in trouble too. But like my personality is and you might not even have picked up on this because of in the environment where we met each other. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a quiet person when I'm around people I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So if I don't know you, I don't know anything about you, I'm gonna be quiet because I don't know you. I don't want to say nothing that you can use against me. I don't want you to feel comfortable being able to say something to me and you don't know me. So I just stay quiet and I peep the scene. I peep how this person act, how they talk or whatever. And then once I feel comfortable, then I'm myself. So even with my comedy, like just being funny in school, it's people I meet now where they be like, oh man, you wasn't like that in high school. I'd be like, I wasn't like that around you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, cause I've never been one of the people that like want to be cool and try to like, oh, I get around this person, so now I act different. Like if I can't act like myself, I'm not gonna act like nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but now I would say I was shy, but like I just wasn't a person to just be crazy in front of a whole group of people. I'll be crazy in front of my partners and people that know me, but other than that, you know, I just keep it low key or whatever. So social media just allowed, because you know when I'm shooting on skits, ain't nobody in the room but me.
Yeah.
So and I'm comfortable. I guess my phone is my friend, and I'm comfortable with the phone. But I can, you know, you met me, bro. So and I never, you know, I didn't know you, so but I was still acting as if, shoot, once I saw your vibes were cool, man, what's up, bro? I'm sitting there making jokes with you.
Yeah.
That's my first time ever meeting Dion, making jokes with him. You know what I'm saying? But I guess I've done this so long now to where this comes with the territory.
Yeah.
So you know, if you old scary shy person, especially doing like comedy skits, this ain't, you shouldn't, because they gonna eat you up in the comments too.
Man, when you was a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up?
I wanted to be a pro billiards player, pool player. I wanted to be a bass pro fisherman. I wanted to go to the NBA. What else did I want to be? And then I used to watch, man, I was Def Comedy Jam. You remember those all-star tapes? Used to, like, my mama had like all of them, like all 20, 30 some of them. And like I was big on Comic View, like just watching. I was big on all this stuff, but I'm from a small town. So I didn't think any of that stuff was attainable. I thought I'm going to grow up. I'm going to get a job here in Nacogdoches. I'm going to meet a girl. We're going to get married. I'm going to get a house with the wood paneling. You know, that plastic. That's what they have in the country, man. Like, I'm going to have that. I'm going to go trail rides, and I'm going to be fishing and have a boat. That's all I thought was, you know, attainable for me being, you know, from a small town. So that was, that's how it was, man.
Yeah. Man, let's talk about when you started making these creative comedy skits, man. How did that start? You know what I mean? Like when you woke up, what day when you woke up and you was like, you know what, I'm about to start throwing some shit up on the internet.
Well, shoot, man, I'm a big movie person and all that, so that's where a lot of my like comedy stuff and TV shows like Martin, the Sanford and Son, like people don't know I'm 36, man. I'm not one of these young influencers like that ain't got no responsibilities. I got to mow my own yard, take care of my kids, wipe somebody else's booty. Like I got responsibilities, you know what I'm saying? But I think whenever Facebook first came out, pretty much like 05, that's when I was a freshman in college.
Yeah.
So when we got on Facebook, we were just trying to add as many girls as possible. Like that was all we was trying to do or whatever. And you had to have a college ID to be on there or whatever, college email. So I used to get footage of like NBA players. And you know how they would have, you remember how you used to have those Dragon Ball Z videos and it'd be Linkin Park behind all the videos. So I used to try to make stuff like that, but with like NBA players dunking and all that or whatever on Windows Movie Windows Movie Maker or something or whatever. And then I could never get it to render. It always froze. But I used to do little stuff like that. This is like, I think YouTube maybe was just out or about to come out or something. I think it was already out, but you know, people wouldn't really. People around me weren't making videos like that. So man, I used to do prank calls. I used to call the Extends hotline. And man, it's like an old video on my Facebook, man, called the Extends hotline and was asking them questions like, oh, is it gonna give me girth or is it gonna go like across? Like, how did it know where? Like, I was doing all type of stuff, man, like just filming. I was the guy that whenever you did something, if you turned around, I was like this. But that's only for my partners. You know what I'm saying? Like, I catch them doing stuff because I got so much footage that I can never show the world.
Yeah.
My partners, like, we went to Vegas, man, and woo, yeah. But, man, just doing that. And then on Facebook, I think I made you familiar with me doing like the Crip Fit skits, huh?
Uh-huh.
So before I even did that one, I used to work out tough. I kind of wanted to be a trainer at one point or whatever. That's how I felt like I could get some extra bread. So I was in there working out, and you know, Nipsey Hussle and I think a YG song was on. So I'm in there, you know, when I work out, I'm in there dancing. I'm a Q dog. I'm whatever the song is that come on. So I'm in there walking in between sets, and in my head I was like, man, it'd be funny if I had the bands around my legs and I did this part, and like, so I literally set up my tripod and my phone, my Samsung S6 Plus. And then I started filming myself, man, and I just did a bunch of random stuff. And then my son ran through the video. He had on a red shirt, which was just, you know, I'm acting like a Crip. And then my son got on the red shirt because I was watching him while I was working out. And he ran through, and like I stopped and stared at him because I was really frustrated because he kept running through. But I only showed y'all one time, and like it was like the perfect storm, bro. And all that went viral. I did Southside workouts, like doing the Southside with the bands. I did a Dallas Boogie workout. And so it just went from, I'm on my personal Facebook page, you know, if you get 1,000 views, that's great. If you're not a content creator, but like I wasn't a content creator and I got like 35,000 views, and people in Dallas were like sharing it crazy and like hitting me up and stuff. So I was like, dang, maybe I got something. So then I just kept on going from that point, and then shoot, man, it was really just the love, you know, for it at the beginning, and it got me to this point, man.
That's dope, bro. And that's another thing I want to touch on, man. I've been following you for a long time, man. For a long time, been a big fan for a long time.
Appreciate it.
Especially with your TikTok, you know what I mean? That's where a lot of your skits are at on TikTok. And I made a post about it the other day. It's like from being a fan to sitting in on your interview at the radio station to having you on my show, you know what I mean? So it's definitely an honor, bro. Like, you out here pumping some work. You're funny as fuck, bro. Like, super, super funny. You know what I mean? Let's talk about how does your ideas convert into your creative comedy?
Man, I always make jokes like when people comment like, man, how you think of that? I'd be like, man, I ain't had my father in my life, man. I messed up, man. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of that's how I cope. I don't know that I'm doing it, but that's how I cope with like a lot of stuff, by being able to be creative or, you know, make my skits or whatever. But bro, it just be random. It just like random life. I literally sitting here, man, I might fart, man, and I'll be like, I'm sitting in this chair and it might come out real deep, and I'll be like, oh man, I need to do a skit on if DJ Screw pooted and how it would sound. And so now I chopped up. So that's where like no one's gonna do that skit. Even if I don't do it, like I just told you, and let's say I don't ever do that skit, no one's ever gonna do that. Now, I mean, it's possible, but I'm just saying that's how my mind works, you know what I'm saying? And that's a big reason why I like going fishing, bro, because my mind don't shut off. I've had performance reviews when I was I quit my job in April to do this full time. Like, I would have performance reviews and she would say something that would spark something in my mind, and I would stop listening to her and be sketching out the skit in my mind while she's telling me how I've been late every day this week. Like, and I'm legit for real. I lost the job I lost it because of COVID, but I didn't make it hard for them to keep,
Nah, that's dope though. Let's talk about hobbies. I know you mentioned fishing. So what other hobbies do you have?
Man, but besides content creation, which is full time for me, because I'm putting content on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, shoot, even on Twitter. I'm trying to think if I'm missing something. Instagram. So that's 5 platforms. Twitter, not so much. I force myself to be on Twitter because people post my skits. So I need to have a presence on there so I could be like, hey, you posted my stuff, tag me. But
yeah,
man, besides doing all that is, man, just doing stuff with my kids, man. Because this content takes up a lot of time with the editing. Because I do everything by myself, bro. From the filming, the coming up with the ideas, setting up the equipment, like just when you see a skit from me, just know that I was behind that camera. I had to set the camera up. I had to bring all this gear, like, the whole nine. My partner Tim's so funny. If you watch my skits, you've seen him in like all my videos, man. So y'all tap in him. Tim's so funny. That's his handle. But man, just trying to put all this together by myself, bro. You see these bags, man? Huh? There they go. Hey, man, say.
Nah, big ups to that, man. And like you say, like he just mentioned, he all the platforms he has, he put up his skits and stuff. I have a link tree in the bio, in the description, so y'all can check out the link tree, and all his platforms are up on there. Fatboy Mathers said, Fatboy Matters said you should do that. I'm dying over if DJ Screw put it.
Hey,
that'd be fly. That'd be fly.
From that skit, I had already met his I know the people over at the Screw Shop, like DJ Red, DJ Screw's his cousin, I think is Big A and Bub. But I think I met them before, and then we shot this movie scene where they got me playing like this bootlegger. So we was over there, and in my head I was like, all right, I'm coming over here to shoot this movie with them. I ain't charging them nothing. I'm just pulling up on the love. I was like, I need to get some content because this is an hour drive. And I ain't got no job, and I got the kids. So I was like, I need to get some type of content. So I came up with that idea on the spot because Zero's there. And I wanted to do a skit with Zero because Zero knows he's seen my content. He followed me. He didn't hit me with the main hold up, so I know he rocking with me. I was going to do one where I'm on the wall, and I was going to be with my homeboy JB, the one that introduced me, and be like, hey, say, that's Ro? He was like, yeah, man, go holler at him. I'm like, nah, man, I heard he's scary, man. He don't really fuck with people like that. And then he going, man, going over there, man. He nice, dog. So I was gonna walk over there, the camera gonna follow me. And I was gonna be like, hey, Ro, what's up? And he gonna be like, nigga, fuck you. And then I was gonna be like, all right, and then turn around and the camera's gonna follow me back. And then JB was gonna be like, yo, what'd he say? I was gonna be like, hey, he say he fucking with me, dog. Say he want this, dog. And then I was gonna like look to the side, sad and shit. And so I know how these celebrities are. You can't get them to do too much. You know what I'm saying? Zero saying, fuck you, nigga, is the easiest thing he could ever do. And he would probably love to do. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think he told me somebody's, he wasn't in the right car or something. So I was like, all right, I wasn't finna pressure. So that's when I came up with the other skit, and I did the one in the Screw Shop. And then big DJ Screw Cousins, he was like, hey, bro. He hit up JB and was like, hey, bro, what's this skit I've been hearing about? It's a whole lot of people talking about a skit, man. Tell dude. He said, yeah, that was Reese. He's like, yeah, I know him. I met him before. Like, man, tell him if he want to do some stuff here to come on. So I was like, bet. That's the biggest thing to me is like getting the support from the people I grew up listening to their CDs that's really got their hand on the culture or is big in Houston, that they actually look at their phone and say, and they're looking at Reese, Lil Reese from Nacogdoches. You know
Oh. And that's dope, man. Like you said, you from a small country town, you know what I mean? So it's like you mentioned earlier, you never imagined this. You, like you said, you thought you were gonna stay in the country, fishing, house, kids, you know what I mean? So yeah, that definitely must be a dope feeling, man. Especially when your first video went viral. You know what I mean? It's like, I got something. You know what I mean? It's definitely dope, man.
That's pretty much all my hobbies, bro. It's just fishing, family, and skits, man, and just chilling, bro. I got family. I'm older, fam. So like I like doing simple stuff. That's going in the club, standing around. That ain't no hobby to me. I don't do that. Don't ever invite me to do that. Let's celebrate something big. Other than that,
Yo, I definitely dig it, man. I'm the same way. We actually the same age. That's why I tell people, you see me in the bar in the club, that's because I'm networking. Yep. You know what I mean? I'm not there just to party. You know what I mean? I'm working or networking, doing something. But we got AC Kent, man. He said, why all the houses in Houston sit sideways?
Because they're made with Paul walls.
And that's exactly what he finished to it.
Man, what I hate about that, I love that people like rock with it or whatever. But like whenever I put something like that, there was one guy, man, he went and put every possible thing that I could ever say, like in a comment. Yeah. Put like 50 dad jokes. And I'm like, bro, you gonna make it, because like now I can't even unsee it because I don't, you know, I'm big on creativity. I don't like copying. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because then if it blow up, he gonna be like, man, you owe me $15. I'm like, I made $0. So how much of that you want? Yeah. Yeah, Fat Boy said, I remember the H-Town dad jokes. Yo, I'm weak right now because the Paul walls. I'm weak, man. Y'all something else. I love it, man, for real. Man, I'm watching you, bro. You came a long way, bro. Yeah, you came a long way, man. That's why I had to get you on here, bro. Like, you came a long way. Like, I've truly been a fan for a long time, for real. Man, let's do you find it easier to make comedy skits about everyday life or about stories of your past? I wouldn't say that either one is easier than the other. Because I don't care. I can talk about anything in my life. I would say the hard part is if it includes someone else. So like, you know, my pops, he wasn't really in my life a lot growing up. He was in and out. And but like me and him good, we good now. But he doesn't like to see, or he probably don't want to see that, like see me actually tap in like to like stories. Like when I did my first open mic, I talked about when he popped back up in my life after I hadn't seen him for like 5 years when I was 12. And I was telling 39 Cent them this, I was basically telling them, but I was saying it in a funny ass way. And it was like, bro, you should do that on stage. And I think I made a video about it once on Facebook and he saw it, but you know, he old. So when he's not old, but he's the old generation. So when they see something on the internet, they think the entire world has seen it. And I'm like, Daddy, don't nobody care about you like that. Like, people know I love you, fam, but you gonna get these jokes. You should have been there. If you was there, then, because he can't scare me. Like if he say, you better take that video down, I'll be like, or what? Yeah. You missed the time for all that, bro. We gonna be fighting. But nah, I don't think either is I think it all depends on how well I want to film it. Cause I can go from doing it with my iPhone to when I'm shooting with my camera. When I'm shooting with my Canon, you gotta, you know, get your lighting right and battery, you know, it's a whole production that goes behind whether you're using your camera, because your iPhone make it easier because you just bam, make sure you got good lighting and you're done. But I like that more cinematic approach to some skits, but depending on what platform I'm putting it on, that's how I decide if I want to use my camera or what. Because if you're on YouTube, you ain't trying to see iPhone footage all day unless it's just hilarious. Now, if it's just hilarious, I don't care how it's filmed because it's funny. But
yeah, nah, I definitely dig it, man. What would you say the best night of your life in terms of comedy?
Shoot, man. And I'm trying to see, man, because probably just going viral, like out the blue. Like whenever things are getting tough and maybe the algorithm ain't rocking with you, going against the guidelines, they ain't telling you why, and like lightweight, like you trying to find that, like, dang, should I keep doing this? Like, should I just go back and get a job, or like, should I keep my job? Like, am I wasting my time with this? And then something go super viral, or that celebrity that you always looked up to, like, reach out to you, and it's like, or somebody tell you like, hey, bro, my wife had cancer, bro, and you got me through it. Like, I literally be like, because I don't see myself as I don't have no ego, bro. Like, I don't walk around like I'm the ish, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a regular person, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's why I be saying, I got this little slogan in my, like, I always tell people, I don't give a F about celebrities. I don't care who you are. I rock with people. So if that celebrity isn't good people, then I don't care who they are. Like some people try to use that like, oh man, I know such and such, you should do a skit here. I could probably tap y'all in. I'm like, I don't know. This is how much I charge. I'll pull up. And if I happen to meet old dude, cool. If I don't care about that. Because them people ain't gonna buy my merch. They not gonna put me on to the next level. It's gonna be the regular people who watch you every day. I'd rather have millions of them than a few blue checks in my comments telling me I'm funny. It feels good that I'm being seen by, you know, the big people, but man, I care about people, dog. And them the people that's gonna put you gonna take you to the next level, man. And F these celebrities. Tell them I said it.
Yeah, that's real though.
Someone done did me wrong, so I done kind of don't meet your idols, bro. That shit is true.
Yeah, nah, that's real, man. Fat Boy said, "Nah, you're not regular. You create greatness. Not everyone can do that. That's a fact, though. Now, but I definitely feel what you're saying, man. And man, that's one thing. I'm like, we have met, man. I can't say, man, you are very, very humble, man. I'm sure you didn't know who the fuck I was when I walked in that room. You know what I mean? So, and you didn't look down on me, or you know what I mean. You didn't be like when I asked you, told you about the podcast. You wasn't like, nah, you get out of here, peon. You know what I mean? You was a humble dude, man. That's why I rock with you, bro. For real, for real. I definitely, man, for real.
Man, I just try to keep it 100 with people, bro, and that's it. Cause you never know what bridge you got to cross, man. Like I might have, if I'd have shitted on you, you might blow up. You might have blew up the next day. And then in my head, I might see him be like, oh, this old dude that was at the radio station. Hey, bro, you should have. And then you might be on some like, nah, bro, we good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I try to, you know, show everybody love to my own detriment. Not with you, but I'm just saying, like, it's so many people that reach out for stuff. And I'm a people pleaser, bro. So I try to help everybody as much as I can. If I win the lottery, I'm going broke. I'm gonna have to let my wife cash it and put it in her name to keep me from getting access to it and trying to buy the whole fingers or something, man. Like, nah, I need everybody riding nice.
Got the whole hood all swinging, all the Nacogdoches.
Oh man, boy, let me get that bag. First of all, I'm gonna take care of my hometown, which I try to go back and do stuff now whenever I can and help the people trying to come up. But man, if I get a bag, man, I'm finna have a street named after me. We finna rename some of them schools.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's what's up. That's real though. Man, what plans do you have for your future, man? Where do you see your career in the next 5 years?
Man, every time I get that question, bro, I'm one of them people, you know how they say you're a master, like somebody who is good at everything is a master of nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I do too much stuff. So I see myself 5 years down the road. I feel like with all the seeds that I'm sowing, with how I do content, I could either be doing stand-up. I could be behind the camera. I could just be, you know, operating the camera. I could be producing. I could be writing. I could be in the writer's room, you know what I'm saying? And giving all these ideas that I got, like, to other talent. Because sometimes I can't make something that I have an idea of come to life because I'm trying to be behind the camera and in front of the camera. When Denzel, all he got to do is worry, not saying I'm a Denzel, but all he got to do is worry about coming out of his trailer and hitting his lines. He don't care about the aperture, the lighting, the lens. He ain't worried about none of that. He can just do his thing or whatever. So I'm comfortable with being in any of those lanes, or even just being an entrepreneur, you know, outside of comedy, like just having 52,000 vending machines, but I'm living good, you know what I'm saying? Like, as long as I can live good and my family's taken care of, I don't care what I'm doing in 5 years, as long as I'm happy and I got some bread to take care of the fam. That's
what's up. That's real. I like that answer, bro. I love asking that question. I love that answer right there. Fat Boy said you should make culture comedy movies. That'd be fly. That'd definitely be fly. But let's actually get into one of your skits. Before we get into it, I'm gonna talk about it a little bit. So this skit right here is I think you just recently made it with your barber.
That was last week.
It's a 3-part skit, so we'll show one part and then get back to the interview. So if y'all want to watch all 3 parts, you gotta continue with the interview with us. Let's get into the first one. Females, you know, when y'all go to the salon, y'all go get your nails done, your feet done, your hair done. Yeah, man, it's a big part of your life, man. For us, man, our barber is a big part of our lives. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and get into this right quick.
What you really want to say to your barber after a haircut.
Hey, say, brother, what I ask you for? A haircut, not a divorce, man. Huh? My wife just let me back in the house, dog. She just let me back in, huh? Brother, I asked you for a haircut, not a divorce.
What you talking, bro? What you mean?
This is my divorce.
What I'm gonna do with this?
Hey, tell my wife she can keep the house. I'm living in these streets. Huh? You know how many hours in marriage counseling we had to do? Huh? All that's down the drain. Why do you keep... I don't need that anymore, brother. I told my wife I was never gonna do this again.
Man, yo, I gotta keep watching this interview for part 2, man. Yo, it's crazy. So go ahead.
No, I was saying the reason that's like them parts is because right now I'm focused on YouTube, which is longer form content. So normally that would be like a minute video that I would do, but it came out to like almost 4 minutes, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna throw the 4 minute on YouTube, and then I'm gonna cut it down into 1 minute pieces for people to digest on all the other platforms. That way I'm focused on what I need to focus on. Because IG, man, a lot of people focus on IG, but IG ain't paying nothing.
No.
So them likes, bro, I'm at the point now, man, the video get 1 million views. I'm happy, but I'm not, these lights will be off.
Yeah.
If that's all I'm getting is just the lights, you know what I'm saying?
1 million views, man. Let's talk about it. Fat Boy said, I'm for the streets. That was hilarious. I asked you for a haircut, not a divorce. Yo, let's talk about that, man. Your first skit to hit 1 million views, man. How was that? How was that feeling, man?
Man, what was it? It was that Crip Fit. I think it was the Crip Fit video. Yeah. That very first one that kind of put me on the map with like the West Coast. It did numbers on everything. Like my YouTube, which I wasn't serious about at that point. YouTube, Instagram, it was on TikTok. I mean, not TikTok, but Twitter. That mother was like everywhere. So that was what, like, I was like, bam, I finally got and I wasn't monetized on nothing. Like for the first, I didn't get monetized until like 2022 on any platform.
Yeah.
So, man, just to see that. And then even, which I still got a screenshot in my phone. My wife woke me up at like 2 a.m. She was like, oh, you think you the ish, don't you? I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, why would you wake me up to say that? And she was like, Chris Brown just shared your video. And so I'm like, oh, I'm on. Man, I go and I look. It said it had been up for like 20 minutes. It had like 20,000 some likes. And then when I tried to like send it to somebody, it was acting like it was gone. He had deleted it. So I was like, no, like I think in this one, he was heavy on the blood stuff. So I think because it was a Crip video, he probably got some negative backlash off the top as soon as he posted it. So I was like, dang, like that it had my name on it. Cause I had a lot of issues with that video. Cause a lot of people, I had my tag at the very end. So it was so many people sharing it and no one knew who it was. Cause someone had screen recorded it, but they could only screen record, or like I think Twitter at the time, you could only put 40 seconds. So they cut off the beginning where you see my name, and they cut off the ending. So, so like a grainy version was going around doing numbers. People was posting it. Anybody who had a beard, people would think it was their video. They all in the comments talking about, oh, you crazy. I'm like, he ain't crazy. I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, man, that video was a lot of good and bad because, you know, I was little. And it's like, dang, this was my opportunity to like really catapult up, you know what I'm saying? And like, I feel like it was taken away from me, but I pride myself on being creative, and I know that ain't all I got, you know, in the bag. So I got that mindset. I don't be tripping when people take my stuff or whatever. I just be like, thanks for sharing my video. I put that in caps if they blatantly trying to steal it. I say, thanks for sharing my video. can you please credit me 100? And then I go, then if people see it and they get on their ass, then that's, I let the, the people that rock with me do that. But other than that, I'm on to the next, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. Man, who's your favorite comedian? And what show what performance that they have done has been your favorite? My boy Bernie Mac. I like it.
Bernie, man.
Some milk and cookies.
Hey, some milk and cookies. I said, you can't have no goddamn milk and cookies. Bro, that I told you, fam, I was raised on that that whole Def Comedy Jam. What's BET? How am I drawing a blank?
Comic View?
Yeah, Comic View. Man, listen to Ricky Smiley Morning Show. He with him and Corey calling up to heaven and Michael. Like, bro, I grew up on all that, watching Eddie Murphy movies. Like I told you, Sanford and the Son, like watching MASH.
Yeah.
Come on now. That's
MASH was my shit, bro. MASH, man, hold up. MASH was my shit.
That's when you're supposed to be asleep. Because MASH came on after what's the bar TV show?
Cheers.
Come on, fam. We didn't appreciate that back then. We were just like nothing else on but infomercials. So we tried to watch this. Unless you had, cable, and then you could watch other things that came on later. But man, that was like Bernie. I like him, and like Samuel. I'm not one of those people where it's like I got my favorite and everybody else suck. I can appreciate everybody for what they bring to my palette of comedy or what I like, as far as comedians and all that stuff.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I like it. Man, what's one question that you've never been asked but you would always like want to be asked?
Damn, man, I'm trying to see, man. I don't know, bro. I always just try to be transparent. I always tell people there's nothing that they can't ask me. Like, I don't really, there's nothing that I've done that like I'm ashamed of. I mean, well, you would never know what to ask me, so figure that out. But nah, man, I don't. I guess maybe just not even asking me a question, but just I guess the question would be like, is there a way they could help me, or what help do I need or something? Because I'm that strong friend, bro, that like don't nobody really call and check on. I've actually had like a couple people doing it lately that I've met. It's like comedian, like other social media people that I've actually gotten cool with. So when they actually call me and like, hey Reese, I got this. I just figured out you could do this to help your YouTube, like stuff that they don't have to do. I'd be like, dang, I'm not used to this. I'm used to calling you and asking, hey, where the next video at, bro? I ain't seen you post in a week. What's up? Well, you need help shooting? I'll come help you shoot. Like, I'm used to, being on my own or whatever. So I would say probably just somebody asking me what help I would need. I mean, I know it's not the same as the question you asked, but that's what would throw me off if somebody like asked me that, if they offered help.
Yeah. I definitely dig it, man. And that's a crazy answer, bro, because I'm that friend too. You know what I mean? I'm the one always reaching out. I'm the one always calling just to check on Pete. I'm not throwing shade at none of my people at all. You know what I mean? But it's crazy. Like since I've been started this journey, you know what I mean? I've started some relationships and made some friends that, you know what I mean? It's like, wow. You know what I mean? They reach out and just to check on your boy, or we plan on doing this skit, man. We want you to be a part of it, and you know what I mean. So it's crazy as you evolve and as your journey continues. It's crazy the love you get and the people you meet, man. For real, it really is.
Bro, it be people, mamas and stuff that like my homeboys or something. They'll show me like a group chat that they got with they like hometown partners or something. And they be like, it'll be them sharing my video, and they be like, man, that's my partner. They be like, man, you don't know him. Bro, I've had kids, 5 years old, on their iPad watching me on TikTok. And like my homegirl, she said she was driving and she kept hearing, man, hold up. I guess he kept playing the video. And so she was like, what are you watching? And then he showed her and he was like, she was like, I know him. That's mommy's friend. We went to college together. And he was like, you don't know him. And she was like, why would I know him? She said, why wouldn't I know him? And he was like, because he's famous and you're not. So I think she like FaceTime me or whatever. And I was like, what's up, man? Like, hey, hold up, just messing with her or whatever. But I just find that funny that my homegirl is driving. We cool. You got the friends you just don't talk to for a lot, but when y'all see each other, it's love.
Yeah.
Her son is watching my video. You know what I'm saying? Mamas is sending my video to kids I went to high school with, and then they're telling me like, bro, my mama just my mama see you in a choir robe.
Yo, that video was funny. That video was funny, the one with the robe at the church. Man, let's go ahead and get into part 2 of this skit.
I told my wife I was never gonna do this again. I asked you just for a little taper. I didn't want to get crispy, man. I'm a family man. Now I'm a street sweeper. I'm finna sweep them up, man. You got your boy clean. You got your boy crispy. You got your boy back for the streets, man. I don't understand why you do this. You are a disrespectful man. What do you have against black love, brother? Huh? Do you see this? Do you see what you did to me? Look at me! Stop playing with me, huh? You know the term, you playing on my head? That's what you doing, huh? I don't got enough bread to be playing child support. You done made me angry. I'm upset because I'm back in the streets. My son got a PTA meeting next week. Guess where I'm gonna be? In the streets. My daughter has a daddy-daughter dance next Friday. Guess where I'm gonna be dancing? I'm gonna be dancing in them streets. See, I knew you was gonna do something like this. So I had my bags packed. They in the car right now.
Oh, wait, that's fucking hilarious. That is hilarious, bro.
I need to put an angle. I need to put a camera like to the side to show me holding him for 7 minutes. So people always talk because people think we literally hugging, but that's why I got his hand right here to where I'm like, I got you away.
Yeah.
I'm just talking. I am talking in his ear or whatever, but that's why he be laughing.
That's hilarious. Man, is this how you seen your platform evolving?
Man, I don't went from.
Is this what you always wanted out of your platform with these videos?
So my brand is called Creative Comedy, right? That's my niche. My niche is creativity. Now I know that might not make sense to some people, but if you think about it, when you look at certain people's pages, even on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, there's normally one thing that they do, and that's it. Like you got other comedians in Houston, but most of them just do Houston content. You can go to my page, and some people don't even know I'm in Houston. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
And I pride myself on that, man, because you'll get. I'm not saying typecast as in like movie wise, but like people will only know you for that one thing, and that's all they're gonna want from you, or whatever. But and I know this off to the side a little bit, but I feel like that's why I maybe haven't grown as fast. It may look fast to other people, but to me, if I would have just been doing Crip Fit and that was it, and that was all you saw every day, I probably would have blew up a lot faster. But I got those Crip Fit followers, and then I backdoored with Houston stuff. Mm-hmm. And the West Coast might not rock with, they might not understand the Houston stuff. It might not be funny to them why I got this double cup or these swangers, the 4 rims on the car. It might just look stupid to them or corny. You know what I'm saying? So imagine you got 100,000 followers, 50,000 of them is West Coast for Crip Fit, and then the other half is for Houston. So every time I post a video, let's say everybody engages, right? That likes that type of content. I'm only gonna have 50,000 views from the Houston stuff. But if I did all Crip Fit and all 100,000 was Crip Fit, then I'd have 100,000 views, and my numbers would look better. But I do so much. But that's why I'm able to kind of go viral a lot more, because I'm touching on so many different things that I'm reaching out. I'm hoping to like get everybody together where my number's so big that, you know, because I mean, like Kevin Hart, like he got like 50-something million followers. He don't have 50-something million views every video.
Exactly.
He gonna have a couple million likes and a couple million views. You know what I'm saying? You're never gonna reach, because everybody ain't online every single day or whatever. That's what people gotta realize. Like, it's probably been times where you ain't been on YouTube for 2, 3, 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta think. You know, when people posting content, you gotta think about stuff like that, man. So
nah, that's true though. That is true for real. Definitely true. Let's see. Man, how do you balance your private life, your family life?
I don't know. Man, I deal with it, bro. I deal with it as it comes. I'm trying to get better with like prioritizing. I mean, I do have a method, but my method probably wouldn't work for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm an unorganized, organized individual, if that makes sense.
Uh-huh.
Like, you got some people that's unorganized and that's just it. They don't ever get back organized. Like, I'm a procrastinator. I'm a procrastinator, but I will, you know, I might need to edit. Like right now it's 8 o'clock, right? Let's say we got off of here right now. There's a video. I need to edit something for YouTube. I might go downstairs, have to get the kids a bath. My wife might ask me to do something, you know what I'm saying? Now it's 11:30, you know what I'm saying? And I still ain't got up here and edited this video that's probably gonna take me 3-4 hours to do. So now it's 1 a.m. and I'm like, Reese, you gotta have this video ready for tomorrow. You know you're not gonna get up and do it early in the morning. So I will sit there at my computer till 6 in the morning, have it ready, load it up, unlist it, take my ass to sleep, wake up at 12 or 1, unlist it, and put my thumbnail or whatever and get it all together. But then my kids, they got therapy. So when I got up at 1, now I got my youngest. He hungry. He done peed on the floor. Like all these things are popping up and I need to edit. And I got a mow the yard. HOA done sent us a letter. They said they're gonna charge us $100 if they gotta send somebody else out to cut the grass. So it's like I'm having to deal with all this stuff and just figure it out. So I just try to take what's important and just knock it out, like almost like a list. Like, all right, what needs to be done right now?
Yo,
bam, knock it out. All right, have I posted on Instagram yet? Do I have something new in my phone? If I don't, let me see if I can grab some. Oh, is there something trending that I've already touched a long time ago? Here, let me go grab that, repurpose it, maybe change it a little bit. Post that. All right. Oh, okay. I'm good on Facebook. This video doing numbers. I can chill. Bam. Let me go over here. Oh, you need a promo? Like it's man. So like when you do social media, bro, like you really treat it like a job, man. That stuff it's a real job, bro. People think we just pull up the phone and act the fool. Some people can do that. Some people can just prop their phone up and get you screaming at the phone and then post it and they done. My content ain't built like that. You know what I'm saying? Mine take a little bit more effort and creativity. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I definitely get it, man. I've had this conversation a few times, man. It's like my only difference with mine, I'm live, you know what I mean? But people just see a 30-minute to an hour episode and think that's it, but don't realize what it takes to put this together, you know what I mean? To be able to be live and stuff. So I definitely get it.
You gotta schedule. You gotta schedule stuff. People don't understand how hard it is trying to. That's why I be doing skits by myself.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna deal with all that because you know I have kids I gotta worry about. Like I can't be gone all day or you reneging. Like you know you renege with me once. If it's not a good excuse, I'm pretty much off you until I truly need you. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, no, that's real though, for real. Man, can you see yourself doing stand-up comedy?
I mean, I did an open mic. To this day, I've never watched it. It's literally on my computer right now. And it's something about watching me, knowing that I was nervous. Like, I did it. I made them laugh. Like, I literally asked the people, I was like, when I was, like, getting off stage, and I went up there, like, spur of the moment, bro. Like, nothing prepared. Literally just told my homeboys the story about my pops. And they was like, man, you should do that on stage. And it was like, man, if we find an open mic, they kind of tried to like peer pressure me into do it. It's like, man, if we find an open mic, you'll do it. I was like, man, cause I'm a perfectionist. I like for stuff to be together or whatever. And I respect stand-up, comedians, because I know how hard that is to make, someone just looking at you and you got to make them laugh. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't no, skits is 10 times easier than stand-up comedy or whatever. But man, they peer pressured me. We went to the spot. They didn't expect for me to really go up there and sign my name. We were just going to go. But I went up there, signed my name. 25 whole people went. I seen people bum. I seen people be like, all right, I'm going to leave. And walk off the stage and walk straight out the field. One of the dudes that was sitting with us, and he told like a joke about the veterans dying or something in war or something. But it was like, yeah, they went off to war and they got blew up. It was something like that where it was like stupid and it was like, it was insensitive, but it wasn't even like clever or nothing. It was just like bad. And so it was like, it was silent. And he was like, okay, I'm going to leave now. He walked out and walked in the middle of everybody and like walked out the front door. And he sat with us. He was sitting with us and he never came back. But man, I went up there. I asked the people when I left, I was like, hey man, like your honest opinion, like was it? He's like, nah, like you were funny, like you made us laugh or whatever. So I know if I can polish it and work on it, but see, I don't be having time, man, with the kids and content, doing all this by myself. You really got to hit them clubs like every night, man.
Yeah.
And perfect it. Cause man, you get in the wrong room and I'm never gonna be one of the people that think because I'm funny, my videos is funny that people just gonna die laughing.
Yeah.
Like them niggas, man, I ain't finna sit up where them lights get bright. You on that stage, man, that's a whole nother. But once I got off, I felt the high, bro. Like I felt like I was juiced up for a while to like do it, but then I didn't do it again. So like now I'm back scary. I just gotta get.
Yo, big shout outs to all my comedian people, man. I kind of just got in with the comedian world myself, man. Man, big shout outs to that boy Stupid, Lemon Pepper Chicken, Mike Don't Trust You, man, I'm pulling my feet. There's so many of them, man. There's so many, man, for real. Big shout outs to all of them, man. Yeah, stand-up comedy is something different, man. It's something different for real. It's definitely it's wild, man. Like you said, you see people bombing walking off stage. I'm not gonna put out the name of the comedian or the show we was at, but we was recently at a show, me and Baby, and dude bombed so bad, man. They had to come on stage and kick him off stage. That's how bad he bombed.
Hold on, where look, I don't want you. You know what? Just tell me. Bro, you know why I be scared to do it sometimes? And this is my problem, is that I'll look at somebody else that I feel is like a beast on stage, and I'll be like, well, if he ain't made it yet, how do I expect to make it? And I know, and I in my head, he's better than me. You know what I'm saying? But what I need to realize or accept is that until I actually do it, I don't know who is better than me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know because the people, I might just have something that the people love, you know what I'm saying? And that might take me further than that person. And I'm not trying to beat nobody, but I'm just saying I can't look at somebody else and judge how I'm going to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Really be dropping my nuts, man, and doing it.
The whole comedy world is different, man. It's totally different. Like I don't know how it's so like with that boy Stupid, man, they over there, they booking themselves, bro. Like no one's booking them, and they all put their money in their pot, and they started booking themselves, and they sell out every single show. And I'm talking about 100, 200, 300 people. You know what I mean? And they selling out every single show. Actually, big shout out to them. I'm going to one of their comedy shows next month. I think on the 18th. But they putting together a free show. They got 100 free tickets, and then you could buy sections too. So big shout out to them, man. For real. They out there doing their thing. Man, big shout out to Black Smooth the Barber, man. I don't know how I forgot about him, man. That's my dude, for real. That's actually his show he putting together. Big shout out to Jay Dynamite. He's gonna be hosting it. Black Smooth gonna be performing. Like I said, it's also his show he put together. That boy Stupid, Lemon Pepper Chicken. It's gonna be a bunch of heads out there. So big shout out to all of them, for real. Let's go ahead and play that the third part of the skit. And then we got one more question before we go ahead and close this interview up.
I hope you happy, man. You know how long I had to beg? I stood in the streets and begged to get out the streets. And then I came in here and you put me back in the streets. Huh? Pray with me, brother. Bow your heads. Lord, we come to you today. We ask that you no longer bless this barber's hands, Lord. We ask that you would not allow him to make brothers crispy, man. We ask that in your name, Lord, that you stop anointing this brother's hands, Lord. We also ask that you allow my wife to understand and allow forgiveness, because I'm for these streets, Lord. In your name, amen. You don't get tired of me holding you like this? I'm
For the streets. We know.
I'm supposed to be at home holding my wife. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to hold in streets. What they say? I'm a street nigga. For the street. Lord, it got me crispy, man, huh? I'm balling a little bit, but that ain't your fault. That's mine. That's genetics. But you still got me crispy up front, man. I just gotta hide the back. I'm for the streets. Make me sweat. Make me hotter. I want the damn water, man. I want my wife and my family back. I hate you. But I'm still rocking with you.
Yo, I'm fucking weak. I am weak, man.
Hey,
And
people,
the whole
people-
water.
bro, if you look at the full video on YouTube, I put right after that I was actually in the streets.
Yeah, I actually pulled that one up. And it shows the little that you back in the streets.
And I was like, because I used to drive a Dodge Neon, so that's why I put Reese. Reese did lose his family that day, but it wasn't because of the haircut. It's because he got hit by a Dodge Neon. So.
Oh man, yeah, I seen that way. Oh my goodness, man, let's go. Man, you've been doing this for a while, man. Through all the ups and downs, you know what I mean. Your supporters, your fans, your family, man. Is there anything you want to say to them?
Man, keep supporting, man. I see everything, bro. I'm like an elephant, man. It ain't just because I got big ears, man. I don't forget nothing. Like the elephant, they ain't forget about that lady that killed like her baby or something and came to the funeral and stomped on her. I'm just like that.
Wait, what?
You know, it was a woman that like somehow she caused the death of this elephant's baby or something, bro. And so the elephant killed her. And then when they had her funeral, the elephant doubled back and stomped her in the casket. Like, nah, we gonna get you all the way. Ain't no gonna celebrate. Don't celebrate this bitch. Like, get up out of here. Put it in the dirt if you don't want me to stomp on it.
Yo, that's crazy.
Nah, man, I would just ask people, man, to I ain't gonna say support me because I'm, a genuine like person and I'm gonna help the people. Like if I get the bag, I'm gonna help, man. Like I already try to help with nothing now, you know what I'm saying? But man, if you like my content, man, share it, subscribe, like, comment, like do all that, man. Give me your opinions of something I can do better or whatever, man. Like I'm open to all that. So man, I just say keep supporting and it does not go unnoticed.
Yeah. And what advice would you give to the next generation, pursuing their dreams and goals?
Man, be consistent. That's the best thing. I have so many people that be like, how you get this much or how you do this? I'm like, bro, I started just like you did. I paid 39 cents to post my Houston videos, $50, and then he stay up for permanently. I paid Robbie World. That's how I met Robbie World. Like I forgot what he charged. I think he charged me like $125 for the day. Another dude charged me $125 to have my video for 2 hours. Now, if you don't believe in your content and you ain't gonna invest in it, then this ain't for you. It's just like a business, man. Like you gotta invest. You know what I'm saying? So I would just say be consistent. If you can't pay to promote your videos or whatever, I would just say try to be original. Do what comes natural to you. If I tell you to be a little white girl, that ain't what you do naturally. So it's gonna look weird. You know what I'm saying? But if I say, hey man, be a black dude with a red shirt on and a nice beard and his fitted cap on, I think you can pull that off. You know what I'm saying? And people are gonna see that. You know what I'm saying? So if you just be consistent, figure out what the people love about you, and then just keep running that. You know what I'm saying? You'll reach or you'll get to a point where you'll see if this is really what you need to be doing, or if you need to pivot and, you know, do something else or whatever.
No, I like it, man. I love the advice, brother. Man, saying that, we're gonna go ahead and end this interview, man. For you, man.
Pause. Hey, pause. I said you had a nice beard. I don't need nobody to clip that or something and be like, man, that nigga Reese. I might have to pull you towards it. That beard crispy, man.
Oh man, I'm weak, man. It's doing hilarious, man. Y'all definitely go. Like I said, link tree is in the description, man. Y'all go follow him on every platform, man. Dude's hilarious. But most importantly, man, he's humble, man. He's down to earth, man. For real, real cool dude, real stand-up dude, man. I wish you success beyond your imagination, brother. You killing it, man, and I'm looking forward to more of your content. I'm sure everybody else is too, man. For real. So keep doing what you're doing, man, and I hope you, man, blow up all over this world, brother, for real. You're already killing it, man, for real.
I appreciate you having me on your platform, brother.
Man, I appreciate it, brother, for real. It's saying that, man, episode 85, man, we are complete. We are live on YouTube Music, and Facebook. I appreciate every single one of y'all. If you are watching on YouTube, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. If you are watching on Facebook, go ahead and share, and then hop over to YouTube and hit that like and subscribe button for your boy. And if you listen to on YouTube Music and you can't have time to watch us, I appreciate you guys. Wherever you go, my podcast goes. Yo, Fat Boy, I appreciate you, man. Fat Boy still rocking with us, man, this whole time. I don't know if it's those big ass jeans he's showing us right now, but that's some big ass jeans.
Just doing a little laundry.
Man, I appreciate every single one of y'all, man. Everybody have a good night. Y'all can catch this episode. Like I said, we on YouTube Music, and Facebook, and we'll be on HoustonCityBeat.com in the next week or so. I appreciate every single one of y'all.